We gave an example of Athena a few months ago where you could take your S3 buckets and then perform SQL queries against that bucket using AWS's Athena service. Really interesting. Kind of how do I replace Splunk with a native AWS service without the cost of managing a Splunk infrastructure? One of the disadvantages to this approach is that Athena is relatively slow, especially compared to something like a Splunk. So, what if you needed more real time analysis of that data? Inside of AWS are the other solutions such as Redshift, but there's actually something that sits inside of AWS that is kind of low key, which is Google BigQuery Omni. It is the service operated by Google inside of AWS's cloud. BigQuery can also analyze data stored in your S3 buckets. That sounds like something that would be expensive because we've heard about these transient costs with the cloud providers. If I'm accessing S3 directly from GCP, then I have to pay transient network fees from my S3 endpoint into my GCP BigQuery compartment. But this compute is directly in S3. So if I'm accessing the data within the same region, I don't have to pay the transfer rates. It's operated by Google, and I get the performance benefits of the BigQuery infrastructure. What's the catch? Well, it's cost. We're not getting something for nothing. GCP has to make some type of profit on top of the compute they're using within AWS to make this managed service work. So we get kind of this hidden cost. With AWS Athena, I'm paying $5 per 5 terabytes analyzed, which sounds the same as the $5 per terabyte that I'm getting charged by BigQuery. The difference is when I get charged that data rate. AWS Athena charges me the $5 per compressed data, 5 terabytes of compressed data. GCP charges me $5 uncompressed. So GCP is seeing the cost savings of using compression and not passing that on to the customer, whereas AWS is passing that cost savings on.